And here we are back for the final match. We are on the draw, and we have Satyr into Arc Trail. That doesn't seem too bad. No tap lands. Yeah, I think we're okay with this. About as fast as we could ask for. I think I like the Satyr better than the Cadets, but we'll see how that works out. Ideally, he's going to play a 1/1 and a 2/2 at some point, and we're going to get value off of our Arc Trail. So he may have a counterspell. That said, I think we just go in with Mr. Fire Drinker here. Make some damages happen. I did not pump because I want to go ahead and get the Foundry and the Cadets down. I kind of feel like we can get some value with Arc Trail, and if I have to, I don't even hate Fire Blasting. Okay, he's going to miscalc a Goblin Cadets. If he's going to miscalc something, that's the something to miscalc. Because he's kind of got to play something here. Brainstorm, okay. Without any fetches, he won't get a whole lot of value from that. I guess he still gets to cycle it. Big blue, you say. All right. Well, I guess we are doing the bringing the beats. Let's bring them beats. We do have this shock here waiting if we need it. We have Fire Blast up, so he's kind of at a virtual 10. Dungeon Guy, say. Well, that kind of sucks, because I don't want to Fire Blast that, but I probably have to. We could also get uber lucky and draw a Lightning Bolt. Or an Azumi Grave Robber. That doesn't do a whole lot. Makes my Earthquake worse. I guess we still make it happen. Like, that being a 3/3 is a real problem. And we need to draw something that can stop it. I could Fire Blast it into turn and then hit him for 6. That's not terrible. And I may very well do that. That makes my Earthquake significantly worse. Do I want to get that aggressive? Well, he may be mana screwed. Hell, why not? Let's do it. It turns on the Barbarian Ring a little bit faster. We only need 3 more cards in the graveyard. We can use this to burn him for 2 if we want to. Like, that does put him dead with 2 hits to our creatures. Ah, we got you on the Spell Pierce there, buddy. That's why I tapped the Mountain first, just in case. Didn't think there was a big chance we were going to need it, but we got there. That makes me feel smart. Don't have another counter. Stop countering things. Stop. No more counters. Forbid with buyback. Discarding Show and Tell and Detention Sphere. Okay. Bad things are happening. Do I want to 2-for-1 myself now? Of course, I draw this guy, which could have attacked if I hadn't done that. I guess I swing in with the Grave Robber and plan on Arc Trailing him. Because he's only got 2 cards left. We know one is a Forbid. At least we'll have the Satyr up. I mean, this is suspicious, sure, but what are you going to do? Just in case he has that daze. So first target takes 2, right? So you take 2 and you take 1. All right, now we've at least got your dude out of the way. And he's at 12. So if we draw land, we can potentially hit for 6, which would be good. That's land. Yeah. Let's see if we can make the magic happen. We've almost got our Barbarian Ring turned on. This deck really misses Koth. I guess he doesn't look phenomenal on this board state as we've already destroyed our mountains, but we've got, what, 6 cards in the graveyard, so one more and we can turn this on for a shock. So we hit him for 6 here, then we could potentially Earthquake for 3, putting him to 3. So we're kind of 1 point short of having him dead, assuming both of these connect, which is not by all means guaranteed. Oh, that's right, we get Battle Cry, so we'll hit him for 1 more, potentially. Venser makes me unhappy, because Venser trades with my hero. However, my Barbarian Ring can now kill his hero, or Venser, but I don't have to because he's dead. Yeah, thinking. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He is down to 2 cards. One of them is a forbid, though. But at least we can get Mishra's Factory beats in. We've got a mountain. The bane of control decks, man lands. And I think we do go ahead and cast the Satyr. If he wants to forbid it, he can. He's going to counter something with it anyway, and I'd rather have this Earthquake up. Because we could potentially Earthquake for what? 4? That's not insignificant. Rocky Tar Pit. Yeah, I want to get lands out of my deck. And he does have to have something to deal with this. So that puts him to 8. And we can Earthquake for 5. So we still need 1 more turn of that, and then like Barbarian Ring end of turn, and then cast Earthquake and him not have a counter spell, and we got him. We could also draw Burn. Burn would make me happy. I'm going to crack this Tar Pit on my upkeep because I do not want to draw any more land. What are you doing? Trying to convince me that you have a counterspell? That's fine by me, buddy. Cunning Spark Mage is not bad. He's going to clique me. Okay. Well, I guess that Cunning Spark Mage is getting shuffled away. Targeting me? Yeah, it's a shame it doesn't have flash. We can just kill that with a Barbarian Ring, which is good news, but I can't imagine he lets me keep that Spark Mage. It'd be funny if he shuffled it away and I drew it again. I suppose that can happen. Yeah, got a mountain instead. Okay. Let's kill that clique. Get us a factory. I'm going to pretend like I drew something. No, I need to play that land. Well, let's see if I do. I can Earthquake for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't actually help me that much, but I'd rather keep it disguised. If I draw another land, well, I've got 1 less Earthquake, but I think Mishra's Factory is what's leading me to victory, not the Earthquake. Muldrifter. Okay. Well, maybe it is the Earthquake I'm going for now. Uh-oh, he has white mana. This is kind of the classic mono red versus mono white. Scroll Rack, sure, dirtle around with that. Alright, so if I trade the factory for this, I can Earthquake for 1 less. Right now I can Earthquake for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, putting him to 1. And then I have a Noble on board and a Mishra's Factory. I kind of like putting him to 1 and then having him deal with these and letting me potentially draw. I mean, I could wait, but with him tapped out, I think this is the time to do it. So let's put him to 1. And then any burn spell, like my lightning bolt or burst lightning gets him, he has to trade the Muldrifter off for the factory. I think the lower life he's at, the better. I could also rip the Genju of the Spires deal and have 2 attackers next turn. Grim Lavamancer becomes something he must deal with, and it just gives him very little time to do that. Jace is a card that can help him. It may still be too dirtily, though. We'll see. If he stabilizes at 1, I'm going to be an unhappy fellow. Whew, I need a smoke. Still only got 1 card. It's probably a counterspell, knowing my luck. Well, whatever it is, I like that he's playing it. Okay, it's a Delver. Oh. I don't think I trade the factory for the Muldrifter. Because then he just continually bounces my Stromkirk Noble. I guess the Stromkirk Noble is lethal. And factory's probably not getting any better than it is right now. So let's just go ahead and do it. I still have the outs to draw burn spells, and I think the less draws I give him, the better. And he has to, unless he draws something to get rid of it, which he could, he has to bounce this because the Delver can't block it. Even if it flips, it's still a human. So his only option is to keep minusing the Jace or take lethal damage from a Stromkirk. No, okay, so he's either got an answer or thinks he does. And like if his answer is a dude, we could potentially rip Terminate or Doomblade and kill it. And it's possible he doesn't realize that Delver cannot block this. He is looking at a lot of cards, though. Stop casting things. Stop it. Stop it. That's a lot of mana. Aetherling. Okay. Well, I suppose the good news is that if there is any, is if we draw a Terminate and he exiles that in response, he's dead. So we just need 1 good rip. That is not 1 good rip. I guess we still play it. But things are looking grim for our hero now. I'm going to go ahead and pass. I clearly don't have any burn, and it's not helping me to fake it. It's just kind of wasting my clock. You know you've done something wrong when your opponent is at 1 and you can't close out the game. One of the things I've definitely done wrong is not draw Lightning Bolt. Should I not have Earthquaked when I did and just saved it for when it would be lethal? It doesn't look like he's drawn counter spells. I don't know. That's an interesting question. That Spark Mage would have been great. Still would be an excellent draw. He's going to try to finish me off with an Aetherling, which is, again, pretty bold because he's got to have another blocker. Phantasmal Bear. Okay. Can trade the Stromkirk Noble for that, or just draw anything and kill it. Even if he has a counterspell, he's dead at this point. So I'm not really sure what we're doing here. Okay, he's untapping the Aetherling. So we still need a pretty good draw here to get there. If we Doomblade the Aetherling, what happens? I can attack with both of these. He eats this and trades for that. That is not good for me. So I still need a rip. Is there not some way I can get around this? I'm going to have to Doomblade the Aetherling next turn anyway, because it's going to be lethal. He's got enough to attack me with it and pump it. I suppose waiting to do it on his turn lets me know if he's got another counter spell, and also gives me one more chance to draw that lightning bolt or cunning spark mage. It's probably what I want to do. Should I have thrown the barbarian ring at his face? Yeah, attack here, it's a 2/2. I Doomblade that. He just trades it with the bear. That's not working. So I need to let him pump as much mana as he'd like to into that Aetherling. I don't see any point in playing the land at this point. I've already got enough mana up for a mana leak. So I think we're okay there. Resto Angel. That's even less good. Target your bear. Okay, no bear targeting. That is a shame. And we've got to keep this up just in case our top card is a Cunning Spark Mage or a Lightning Bolt or a Burst Lightning and he doesn't actually have anything to counter it with. Which seems unusual because he's been pretty careful to leave up double blue. Still only has 2 cards in hand. I'm going to make him pump it to lethal. Not that I think it matters too much, but we may as well. Okay, he's attacking with both. I like that. Because it's already lethal. Okay, so he doesn't have to do any pumping shenanigans. We can play through a mana leak or a remand, but if he's got anything else, we're kind of screwed. Negate. Can't do anything about that. Alright, you got me. I don't think we have anything that we want to bring in against him other than wish we had Dreadbore. Because Jace is annoying. Price of Progress doesn't seem very good. Tombstalker doesn't seem very good. Karn seems a little too slow. Yeah, I think we keep it like it is. We had a good shot and got him to 1. That means I probably made a mistake in there somewhere, but we'll keep the deck the same as it is and run it back for another go.